Here's the story of David and Goliath. Watch to the end to learn 3 important lessons and truths. David, the youngest son of Jesse, was just a shepherd taking care of his father's sheep. At the same time, the armies of Israel were at war with the Philistines. Among the Philistine soldiers was a giant named Goliath. He challenged the Israelite army, saying that if anyone could fight and defeat him, the Philistines would become servants to Israel. The entire Israelite army was terrified, and no one wanted to fight Goliath. One day, David's father sent him to deliver food to his brothers, who were fighting in the Israelite army. When David arrived, he saw Goliath challenging Israel's army and noticed that no one dared to fight him. David, just a young shepherd, became angry and declared that he would fight this Philistine who dared to defy the God of Israel's armies. David went to the king of Israel and offered to fight Goliath. The king pointed out that David was just a young shepherd and not a trained soldier. But David explained that he had fought off lions and bears to protect his sheep and wasn't afraid of Goliath. The king agreed and dressed David in armor. But it was too heavy and unfamiliar to David. So he took off the armor and picked up 5 smooth stones for his slingshot. Dressed in his shepherd's clothes, David went out to face Goliath, who was heavily armored and armed with a spear. Goliath mocked David and the Israelite army for sending a young boy to fight him. David responded that he was coming to battle in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel's armies. David placed a stone in his slingshot and with one throw struck Goliath on the forehead, killing him. The Israelite army then defeated the Philistines. Lessons 1. Do not fear when God calls you into a situation. Fear will prevent you from accomplishing what God has called you to do. 2. Be yourself. David took off the armor because it wasn't him. He faced Goliath as a shepherd. No matter how insignificant you think you are, God will give you the power to rise up and defeat your adversaries. If you try to be someone else, you will end up defeated. 3. Face your giants in the name of the Lord. When you stand before the giants in your life and face them in the name of the Lord, you will defeat your enemies.